It used to be really difficult to get into China. For years, visas were complicated, expensive, and honestly intimidating for many people. But slowly, things started to change. A few years ago, China introduced the 144-hour transit visa, which allowed travelers to visit without a full tourist visa if they were just passing through. Then, those 144 hours expanded now to 240 hours, giving people even more freedom to explore. And now, game changer. China is going even further. They're no longer just focusing on short-term visitors or tourists. They're focusing on something much bigger: attracting talent. For the first time, China has introduced a dedicated visa specifically designed for highly skilled people around the world. This is a major shift in policy, and today I want to talk about why China is doing this, how it helps them, and how it could actually benefit people all over the world, and even some of you watching this video today. So hi everyone, if you're new here, my name is Lizzie. I've been living in China for nearly 7 years now, and this channel is all about life in China. The daily stuff, the news, everything. And as you can hear, I'm talking a little bit different because I've got Invisalign now. So for the next 3 years, this will be my voice. But I hope you're having a great national holiday so far. Let me know where you are down in the comments below. And if you're outside of China, let me know what you're doing. Is it just a normal week for you? Because here in China, there are so many people traveling all over. Let's get to the video. So what is this new visa about? Well, unlike traditional work visas, which usually tie you to a single company, right? China's new talent visa gives skilled professionals more freedom. You don't necessarily need to have a job locked in with one employer before arriving. Instead, this visa is designed to let scientists, engineers, researchers, and other experts come into the country more flexibly. They can join university startups, big tech companies, or even move between opportunities inside of China. Now, this is very different from how things work, for example, in the US, right, with the H-1B visa, which you might have heard, where foreign workers are tied to one company. They face long application waits, expensive fees, and very limited numbers. For many people, that system has become frustrating and discouraging, but China has learned. On the other hand, here in China, they're trying to make the opposite move. They want to make it easier, not harder, for talented people to come in and help China grow its economy because, that's what it is, right? But the question we want to talk about today is, why is China doing this now? Well, talent has become the most important resource in the world. More valuable than oil, more valuable than gold, more valuable than even land. Because talent drives innovation. It's people who invent new technologies, build businesses, and create solutions for the future. Now, every country knows this, and every country is competing to attract the best minds. The United States has always been a big destination for global talent. Even for Chinese, right? But with recent policy changes, higher fees, and stricter requirements, many foreigners are really finding it harder to build a life in the US. And that creates an opportunity. China sees this opening and wants to position itself as the new hub where the brightest minds can come, work, and innovate. For China, the benefits are huge, right? First, it strengthens their innovation ecosystem. China has already made massive progress in areas like AI, green energy, and high-speed infrastructure. But there are still some areas where they want to catch up, like with semiconductors or advanced medical technology. So by inviting foreign experts, they bring in these new skills, new knowledge, and new global connections. Second, this helps with collaboration. When foreign researchers and Chinese researchers work side by side, ideas just move faster. Cross-pollination happens. Startups form, labs expand, and partnership grows. This doesn't just help China. The discoveries and technologies that come out of these collaborations can really benefit the entire world. Imagine faster medical breakthroughs, smarter cities, or cleaner energy solutions that come from international teams based here in China. I feel like there's also the image factor, right? For years, China has been seen as a closed system. Many people think of it as difficult to enter, difficult to work in, and hard for foreigners to adapt. But by rolling out this talent visa, China is sending a clear signal. We are open, we want collaboration, and we welcome global minds. This is soft power at work. It shows the world that China doesn't just want to be seen as a manufacturing hub. It wants to be seen as a place of innovation and creativity. And today, let's not forget, this policy isn't just about China benefiting. It's also about opportunities for individuals. Imagine you're a talented AI researcher or an engineer or even a creative entrepreneur who feels stuck because of visa restrictions elsewhere. Suddenly, China is offering you a way to come in, build your projects, and tap into one of the largest markets in the world. That's literally a game changer. Now, how does this help people outside of China? Well, the first benefit is collaboration, right? If China becomes more open to global experts, the results of that research and the innovation, it won't just stay in China. They'll spread. Think about global problems right now like climate change, healthcare, or food security. Solutions developed in China with international teams could be applied worldwide. There would be no more talks of stealing or it's mine, it's yours. It's working together, right? Second, it creates more opportunities for mobility. Instead of having only one or two countries to consider for high-tech careers, professionals will now see China as a serious option. That means more jobs, more international partnerships, and more career growth opportunities for people everywhere. And third, we got competition makes everyone stronger. If China is building a reputation as a global talent hub, other countries will have to respond. They'll have to improve their visa, their systems, invest more into innovation, and treat foreign professionals better. This race to attract talent could actually benefit the whole world because it pushes everyone to improve. Now, of course, like any big policy, there will be challenges. Some people in China are already questioning whether this gives foreigners too many advantages over local workers. Online, you'll see some comments from nationalists saying things like, why are we prioritizing outsiders? And there is some truth to that tension. I mean, I get it. Balancing foreign talent with opportunities for Chinese citizens will always be tricky. There are also cultural challenges. Living in China as a foreigner isn't always easy. You got the language barriers, cultural differences, different systems like WeChat Pay, Alipay, everything's working with a phone. These things take some time to adapt to. Now, for the visa to succeed, China will also need to make daily life more accessible to newcomers. And then I feel like there's going to be a question of whether people will actually make the move. China is opening the door, but professionals will only walk through if the quality of life, the working conditions, and the long-term opportunities are good enough. So implementation will matter just as much as the policy itself. But I feel like we won't know until this all happens, right? We will see the process. But overall, this move is bold. It shows that China is thinking long-term, that they don't just want to be the factory of the world. They want to be the brain of the world. By opening up global talent, they're building that future that will be built not by, walls and restrictions, but by collaboration and innovation. Think about where this actually could go in 10 years. We might see Chinese cities becoming the new centers of research with labs that bring together experts from every continent. We might see breakthroughs in medicine, AI, and clean energy that come out of international teams that are based in Shanghai, Shenzhen, Beijing. We might even see a future where people no longer think of Silicon Valley as the only hub of innovation, but where China stands shoulder to shoulder as a global leader in attracting and growing this talent. So I feel like to wrap up this amazing news for some, China's new talent visa is really more than just a piece of immigration policy. It's a statement. It says that we are open for innovation. We are open for collaboration, and we are ready to compete for the brightest minds in the world. Now, this benefits China by making its economy smarter and more innovative. It benefits foreign professionals by giving them new opportunities. And it benefits the whole world, because stronger competition and more collaboration mean faster solutions to the biggest problems that we all face today. So the question now is, if you had the chance, would you take it? Would you consider working, innovating, or even building a future here in China? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment down below so we can all see what everyone is thinking, right? Let's talk about it, because I feel like we're not going to know if this visa is going to be successful until we try it, right? Until people come here. Because now it's not just people want to come visit here. My emails are now not just going to be flooded with, Lizzie, where do I go? But how is life in China really? Now it's going to be more of looking at the quality of life. A lot of families coming with their wives, their children, how are the schools? But I'm excited to answer all the questions and see how this process goes. So yeah, I appreciate you for watching this video today. Amazing news from my side. I really think it's amazing. You know, China is becoming more open, less scary for people, right? And it's finally time that the world sees life in China here as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you did like this video, please like it, share it with some people that you know might want to come visit in China, so, you know, now come work in China, who have some amazing talents. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.